Hi, everybody. It's a great day here in Charlotte, North Carolina, although it's a little cold all over the place. Um, all kinds of snow is falling. I watched a little video last night of someone that took the snow out of the ground and couldn't burn it. It's like fake snow or something. I don't know. So everyone's all worried about is somebody doing something surreptitious. I have no idea. I apologize, but I'm going to claim ignorance. I'm actually going to claim humor because I think this shirt does make me look just a little more bald than I actually am. Just a reflection, you know what I mean? So the question on the floor today, and this is a big question, is what has changed in the last 337 days? March 16th is the day that I went live, which I thought was going to be for a couple of weeks until the lockdown or whatever, the pandemic was over. And that turned into 2 months. And now it's almost a year. And we're still wearing a mask. And now they're saying, oh no, wear 2 masks. Seriously? It blows me away what's going on right now. And I feel like there's got to be some end to the bullshit. And then once the bullshit ends, what will never go back to the way it was? How about that? What will never return? For one thing, every one of us, me included, has gotten a virtual lesson of life. All of the events that were formerly conventions of some kind, they're gone. When will they come back? I don't know. The prediction, like who knows what's going to happen. But clearly, it's going to be a time. There will be some time. Social distancing, people scared, kids scared, vaccines, all kinds of shit. So I'm trying to keep my profile to a point where I'm observing rather than directing. And I think you need to do the same thing. I think you need to put yourself in the position of saying, okay, what are the 10 things that I used to do before the pandemic? And now what do I do? I mean, you can't even walk into this morning, I walked into Clean Juice to pick up some avocado toast. And it's the big sign on the door. No mask, no entry, 10 people maximum. Like, when did that happen? When did that happen? And why are there only 10 people allowed in Clean Juice when there's 1,000 people allowed in Home Depot? I don't understand that part. I guess you can't get it in Home Depot. You can only get it in Clean Juice. Don't get me started. But your ability to be face-to-face with a customer has changed forever. And your ability to make a sales call 500 miles away has changed forever. You're not going to take a plane. You're just not going to. You're going to get on a Zoom call or whatever platform you decide to use. But look at the technology changes that have taken place for people to get onto a live call. I mean, just this technology right now is unbelievable. But you're watching me. If you're watching me, take a look at yourself. What's your background like? Have you fixed that yet? Well, it's only been a year, so it's not like understand this. When this kind of situation occurs, you have to adapt quickly so that you become what I refer to as buyable. Acceptable, buyable. You can't, let me tell you what you can't have. You can't have your laptop down here or even at your desk level. I want your laptop to be here so that you're looking at the little green dot there, that little camera. See how I look at you? That's what has to take place. And you have to look at that as your new standard. What are your surroundings? What do you look like? What are you wearing? People are judging you by your ambiance. And my feeling is you just can't go online. You have to look presentable the same way you would look as if you went into a face-to-face meeting. Your microphone has to be better. Let's see if mine sounds any better when I plug in the new mic, because I busted the other one. All right, new sound. Does it sound any better? Answer, I don't know. But let's go with this. Let's go with audio. Yeah, default MacBook Pro built in. I don't know. I don't know what to click. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Well, I don't know what to do. Sorry. There you go. I think it automatically makes it a new mic, but someone can tell me. I'm asking you to list down 3 or 4 things that you now have to perfect. What do you have to do differently in your sales world that you didn't have to do 337 days ago? Video and virtual are dominant. But it's also your language, your look, your ambiance, all the things that are around you that make you buyable. I want you to be buyable so that someone doesn't go, what the hell is this guy doing in front of his unmade bed? Why is his bathroom door open? Why is his closet door open? Makes you wonder why you didn't have a library to begin with. But I like to look at people's surroundings. You know, people give me stuff. This is one little section of my library. And by the way, we're going to be doing the Sales Mastery Intensive again here in Charlotte. It's a different kind of, it's a different kind of a program. I'm going to coach you. Joe Soto and I are going to do it together. We're going to coach you for 3 months virtually, and then you come to Charlotte for 3 days. And it's going to be unbelievable, but only for people that really want to get to the next level. We're limiting it to 5 people at a time. Is it expensive? I don't know what you consider expensive. Is it an investment? Oh, yeah. But if you want it, just put SMI into helpmeatgittimer.com and I'll get you all the info. Joe and I are shooting videos about it today and tomorrow. Messages will go out everywhere, and I'll probably tout it a little bit more in the next day or so. It'll fill up right away. 5 people will do it like that. Because you get to hang in the library. You get to hang with Joe and I. You get to record in the studio. There's so many things that you can do. Excuse me. But it's only for next level people. Men, women, doesn't matter. I want somebody that's got sales balls that wants to know how to plug them in. When I went back and looked at all the things that I had to enhance or change or do, it blew me away. It absolutely blew me away with what has come about over the last 337 days that never existed before. The masks, the excuses, the bullshit of people flying on an airplane. You social distance in the airport, unless of course the airport's crowded, and then it doesn't matter. And then you get on the plane and you have to wear a mask and it has to be over your nose. You sit 1 inch next to somebody. I mean, seriously? What is that? And all of a sudden, everything's cleaner. Hotel rooms are cleaner. Planes are cleaner. What were they a year ago? Dirty? Well, we use a special DI. They're bragging about the fact that the plane used to be filthy dirty and now it's clean. Just saying, but it's our best interest. We have your best interest at heart. No, you don't. You're trying to sell a ticket on an airplane, aren't you? Or am I missing something? Well, there's a couple of answers here. Just go get it. Click on, and you can get a Kindle. I read it. The people that I've had chapters from other experts about podcasting, about digital marketing, about live streaming. I mean, it's an amazing book that will help you deal with this new condition. And it's crazy, but it's actually going to be better in the long run. That I can promise you. Once we take off our masks and are allowed to go out and drive our car around without a mask on, another unbelievable thing, I think you'll find the sales world will be better off as a result of using multiple ways and multiple strategies to get in touch with and stay deeper with your customer. That's my prediction. I'm sticking to it. And I think it's time to say hello to you. Oh, by the way, next week, maybe even this week, we're going to shoot Sell or Die live on our morning show. And take your comments, but we're going to literally do our podcast on the 9:59. Cool? I think we're scheduled to do it Friday. I'm not 100% positive. I'll keep you posted. Prudence is another important business quality in women as in men. Prudence, practical wisdom, comes from the cultivated judgment. Look at this. Come on. Samuel smiles. Man, Joachim, I respect the living daylights out of you for putting these things up here every day. Everyone can benefit from anything that Samuel Smiles has said or written. Every time. And Bogusky, you did beat him. You beat Joe Williams this morning. I'm just saying. The successful salesman must learn to be all things to all people. John Patterson from the Little Platinum Book of Cha-Ching. I got to tell you, I'll show you something pretty cool. John Patterson, and I have several books from his library that I purchased when I was doing the Little Platinum Book of Cha-Ching, was obsessed with living long. Look at this. This is from John H. Patterson's library, The Art of Living Long. Got it? And I want you to look at how he marked it up. Is this cool or what? Let me take this away. Look at this. And he used Post-it notes from the turn of the century, which were pins in a little piece of paper. Come on. Unbelievable. And to connote ownership in the old days, you know what people did? They signed the book. So here's John Patterson's autograph in a book that he used to own. This book belongs in the Smithsonian Institute, not in my library. But it has all of these things that you're supposed to do in his own handwriting, his own notes. This guy was obsessed. Classic book. I mean, so when you come to the library, you'll be able to peruse the book. Just saying. Got it? And thank you, Randall. It doesn't matter if they say you can't do it. What matters, the only thing that matters, is if you say it. Exactly. Oh, wow. Another Harvey Mackay quote. This is amazing. All right. Yes, I'm going to send it to Harvey. Yes, he'll love it. He'll love this. Is a great quote of his. Swim with the Sharks. If you don't own Swim with the Sharks, if you have never read Swim with the Sharks, something is drastically wrong. It is arguably one of the best business books of all time. I'm telling you, I read it. I have signed copies of it. I've talked to Harvey for hours, years about it. It's an opus. It's like Think and Grow Rich for the 21st century. This is a really good one, though. I'm sending him this. He'll call me today. Don't ever quit. I agree. And this is a guy who has never quit, ever. I have many problems in life, but my lips don't know that. They always smile. Whoa, so good. So good. Isn't it cool? Watched yesterday's Facebook Live again last night. Thank you. Thank you very kindly. Yeah. Great day. Greetings from Boulder. Success requires no apologies. Failure permits no alibis. Napoleon Hill. Boom. And there you go. And Scott and Kevin and Larry, it's a balmy 39 degrees in Haymarket. Yeah. Oh my God. Now look at this. Day 337. What has changed? What will never be the same? I'm just asking you to think about it, not in terms of the world. The hell with the world. Your world. Do you take a plane? Do you have to go meet somebody in person? Are you trying to eat in a restaurant? Do you go to a store that's closed forever? You going to a gym? I mean, there's things that are out there right now that are absolutely absurd. Did they do it last year for the flu? No. Have they ever done it? No. Do we have a vaccine? Yeah. Do we have other drugs that work? Oh, yeah. I mean, oh, yeah. I wish the system was here to protect us. I'm not 100% positive. Ontario, Bill, good morning. Peggy, good morning. Skinner, good morning. Ray, good morning. 10 inches of snow. Look at this. Unbelievable. Sneed, good morning. Yeah, thank you for the weather reports, everybody. It's snowy in Oklahoma. It's always snowy in Oklahoma. Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. How are you? Nice to see you, bud. The Philippines is here. And all the people that are here had to get virtual or die. Right. You had no choice. Well, Debbie, I'm so glad it's been a good day so far. What the hell is going on? Are you making it happen? That's what I want to know. And it's just winter storm. Big deal. Go make a sale. My pleasure, Peggy. Positive attitude. The simple definition is the way you dedicate yourself to the way you think. Interestingly, it's also the definition of a negative attitude. Correct. Thomas? Boom. That is from the Little Gold Book of Yes Attitude. And Thomas is from Sweden. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing that has taken a marked change. Restaurants, pickup and delivery. We ate last night, Gabriella and I ate last night at a chain restaurant called Cowfish. It's pretty good food. We texted them because you can't make a reservation, of course, but you can call ahead and put yourself on the waiting list. And so we did, and it said there's 4 people in front of you, and then 5 seconds later, we got a text that said your table's ready. Okay, fine. And we get there, and I talked to the manager, and I said, how's business? He said, well, dine-in is bad, but takeout has doubled. So their volume is the same. Evelyn, far, far away. A lot of things that came out of the box won't be going back in. Exactly. Good morning from Utah. Good morning to you too, Danny. The way we connect and communicate with our customers, how deals are done. Yeah, a lot of times going live has changed. Exactly. Think about all these things. What's the difference? Is that I'm more aware of my actions as they relate to productivity. But equally important, I've made so many connections that will allow me to be of service to others. I agree. I've made thousands of new connections on this Facebook Live. I can't say grace over it. Look at all the people that are here every day. This morning was a fight between Tom and Joe to be on first. Got it? Love it. More Philippines people are here. It's just unbelievable. Handshakes. Yep. Although I will shake hands with anyone who offers it. So will I. I do it all the time. In fact, you know who offers my handshake? Doctors. That should tell you something. Trade shows will come back, but not in the same way. Business travel will be cut by 50 to 70%. You're correct, sir. Aren't these really cool observations? Kim, good morning to you. I've been learning a whole hell of a lot more about my profession in sales and business development in the past year because of you and the group. Oh, thank you. Thank you very kindly. And Kim sent me a treasure that's on my desk and will stay there forever. I'm just saying. And I appreciate it very much. I'm going to send this to myself, Kim. Thank you. And I can't wait to go to Vancouver. There's a bookstore in Vancouver that I covet. McLeod's or something like that, I think it's called. And also, I'm a huge fan of the crab place. Can't remember it. It's in that Gaslamp district. Rodney's maybe. So we can fight over the check when I get there, and you can win. But it's fun to go. Vancouver's a great city. Just the steam clock alone is worth the price of admission, and it's gorgeous there. Yep. JR, good morning to you, sir. And Sneed, what's changed is an incredible increase in wisdom and much. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thank you, Greg. This is so cool. I'm not asking for this, but it's nice to get it. I'm just grateful for the fact that I had enough foresight to start doing this. This is everything. I mean, where would we all be? Just this group alone. And I'm sure there's other groups like it. I don't know any, but Michael Heppels, for example, and some of you are part of that group. Blue skies in Mount Pleasant. Yeah. Good morning. Dream big. Cynthia, grateful. Yeah, exactly. Jason, leadership, intention, becoming better attitude, change. Yeah, you're in control no matter the circumstances. Listen, if you can beat this shit, you can beat anything. This has been the year of I'm trying to knock you down. Let's see if you can take it. Let's see if you can take it. Because most people quit. This is just it's a phenomenal time in our lives. All we have to do. No, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Thank you, Mazda Man. I'm ugly enough already, so I simply decided that today isn't all this crap to not wear a mask. Exactly. Exactly. Many things will be virtual. The personal interactions will not be there anymore. I think it will come back. I think it will come back to a point, maybe half. And then in another 5 years, it'll kind of dwindle down once the drugs are there, and the vaccine has been proven to be effective. Okay, here's Dan Altmeyer, good buddy. You don't look a day over 335. Come on. Here's what happened. You know why this daily live is effective? Because it's funny. And people want funny. I promise you, this is a time to go inside of yourself and gather your damn humor. Because if you don't, you die. If you don't, you die. Why would you not want to at least laugh about some of the things that you can't control? Reassess goals, personal disciplines, and how I treat others. People need people. We are truly in this together. I agree. We can be the light in somebody else's life. Yeah. Listen, I'm trying my best to make sure that I give a little bit of information on an everyday basis. That's the goal. I have an AnyVoo. Bruce, cool. Come on, take your picture. Let's see it. Brad, maybe if you wear 2 masks, the Eagles can win 8 games instead of 4. Oh my God. Very funny. Got my AnyVoo, high quality mic, high lighting twice. Yeah, exactly. If you got that, you win. If you got that, you win. Enthusiasm is the most important factor in entering into salesmanship, and by far the most vital factor that enters into public speaking. My favorite chapter in Law of Success. Yeah. You know what? It's so interesting. If you listen to Direct Line, his tape number 3 or 4 is on enthusiasm. It's also the most popular piece. Why do people not understand that enthusiasm wins? I don't understand that. I'm saving this, Mary. Very, very well done. I think that there needs to be more of a shot of enthusiasm into everybody's soul. It's not that hard to do. You just have to believe that it's possible. And then you start to, I don't care if the time is shit. Figure out your own best way and go for that. Just go for that. When you talk to people, they get your enthusiasm or not. Come on. I'll save Persix. He's good. Thank you. What hasn't changed is to make sure that you're doing right by yourself, your family, and your customers. Mazda Man, 1,000% correct. 1,000. That will never change, regardless of the venue, regardless of the circumstance, regardless of the pandemic, regardless of the vaccine, regardless of the prophylactic drugs. That will never change. Very well said. Tall Tom is the man. He's one of them. He's definitely one of them. And a good guy. You're both good guys. Exactly. Eye to eye. Don't like looking up anybody's nose. I agree. Good morning. Optimism carries momentum. And that momentum will build every day if you let it do so and if you trust the process. Roger Brooks. Resilience is not what happens to you. It's what you do with what happens to you. I concur. Thank you very kindly. Renee. Sounds the same. Oh, that's because I don't know. There you go. Sounds the same so far. Well, maybe maybe I don't have the fucking thing turned on. I'll have to figure. I'll need help, technical help. Smile and find ways to help and provide value in the new abnormal. Ben Franklin came to realize developing his communication skills, it actually much more persuasive to begin a statement with the words, in my opinion, or it appears to me, or if I'm not mistaken. He found humility to be significantly more persuasive than dogmatism. I agree. I totally agree. I'll save it. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. I agree. That's a great Jim Rohn quote. A great Jim Rohn quote. What's the make of the mic that I got is Comica, Comica. It's $100. It's so interesting that the price of all this stuff is just going down. Exactly. Kim, you're exactly correct. This is the way. Using Hippo video every day is a way. And if you do it in a way that makes sense, it will also make money. Isn't that interesting? You can make sense and make money using video in with your emails. Buy a bull. Exactly. So people are saying hello. People are getting acquainted. People are, what's this? Yeah, Baba to get the boom. Video aesthetics, virtual authentic, Vava to get the boom. This is really well done. I got to save this. It's so damn good. Thank you from Trinidad. Trinidad checks in every day. Trinidad checks in every day, and I'm grateful for it. Oh, that's not it. That's it. Oh, Debbie, in the UK, we've been in lockdown. So many people won't recover. We've adapted to, wow, offer live demos, virtual private appointments, successful YouTube channel. We now have customers watching from all over the UK, all over the world. Next comes podcasting. I agree. If you just get the book, go live. There's Tara Counterman has written a thing on podcasting that will change the way you do it immediately and make it great. We use her. Perfect video content. Content is the extra push to gain more traction, generate leads, which leads to the closing of sales. Antonio, you're correct. When all this started, I lived in the DC Beltway. I got where I wanted to be. I'm thoroughly designing my day to day, and now I'm in a position to kill it. Boom. People move. Geography is history. Actual intelligence plus artificial intelligence makes us more human, not less. I've gone global. The playing field was leveled. I'm rising. Old school is new school. I now have the tech to be my own business school. I can learn faster, network directly with the best, like right now. AI will not take over humans. It will make us more human if we get it right. Richard, you're 1,000% correct. I'm going to send this to my bud, Mark Coudray. Brilliant statement, by the way. I'm just saying, brilliant statement. Let's see what happens if he decides to send it to me. There you go, and Coudray. This is. Let's see if he shows up here. Mark. Why is he not showing up here? Coudray. C-O. There he goes. Got him. Sent. See what he says about that. I think that we're at a point right now in what we're doing. Bonjour to you, Rudolphe. France is very hard with U.S. food to send them. Solution: come to Rouen as soon as possible. Dude, I'm going to be there. When I land in Paris, I'll text you, and we can figure out where we're going to meet. Because it's not very far train ride for me to come to you. Take one mind, invite the soul, add some emotion and intellect. You will need these elements to create a compelling future. Define the path to propel yourself to the end point like frickin' Time Lord. All right? Agreed. Great to be here, and words of wisdom. Been pivoting so much. Get the foothold. Get the foothold. Justin, the way we conduct business will never be the same. Be an early adapter to make sure you're a producer of content, not a consumer of social platforms. Publish, publish, publish. And Justin is the Clubhouse wizard. If you want to know anything about Clubhouse, connect with him. He'll help you. I will never go back to the way I was. I'm always moving forward. Good. Tony, boom. New profile picture. Very well done. Yeah, humor or death. That is correct. Famous Greg Ling, Pushrod says, from Missouri, you can twitch a mule. Can you make it think? I don't know. Yeah, the mule's going to think you get. I don't quite understand that, but we'll see if I can get it later. What's changed? A little bit more long-range perspective. Yep. Eric, good to see you, bud. I think this is the time for us. This is clearly the time. And we have to look at it from a standpoint of it's going to happen well. It's going to be okay. We're all going to be okay. I think we need to put ourselves in the position of feeling great about it. Oh, McLeod's books. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, Purdue. I know the people there. I think the guy's name is not McLeod anymore. It's a different guy. I can't remember. But yeah, thank you, Sherry. Thank you very kindly. I'm saving it. But Kim, go there. It smells like an old book when you walk in. And as soon as you walk in, there's a glass case. Glass cases are where they keep all their cool stuff. Take a real solid look. Really good bookstore. Grateful Tuesday morning. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm saving this McLeod thing. I'm going to send it to myself because when I get to Vancouver, I got to know where to go right away. It's like the first thing I do is go to a used bookstore. You know that? I wonder if you do that. I wonder. I always do. I always go to the used bookstore. First thing, never like Barnes and Noble. They're over. Yep. Since I started going live 3 weeks ago at your encouragement, and because of your book Go Live, I've had more conversations with people that were either new or old contacts interested in taking. Exactly. Isn't that cool? That's called outcome. And outcome is where you got to live your life as a successful salesperson. Ah, my goodness gracious. So let's see if the publisher likes this. Why is that green thing there? That's a little crazy. Get rid of that. See if it works now. There we go. I'm sending this to my publisher because you're exactly correct. You're exactly 100,000% correct. You're going to make them. Contacts by the score. If you go live and you do it right, you do it with content, not pitching somebody and praying for some kind of a connection. It changed the way I work and how much time I spend with useless methods. Oh my God. Yeah. Way to go. Isn't this cool? The realities of what happens here are just phenomenal. Yep. There's all kinds of cool stuff that you can learn. Mark? I am going to be going live. I'm doing everything virtually, Mark. I'm planning on never doing another live seminar again and replacing my income with virtual money. And that's really where I want to live anyway. I can sit right here. Get Bits Patterson. Thank you. You know, I should really save that one too. I did a whole. Sherry Benner is such an archiver. I'm very grateful for you and the things that you send me, Sherry. Just want to let you know that. Just so you know, you got it? I'm very, very, very grateful for it. What will never be the same? Many people will never be the same. Everyone talks about when things get back to normal. Dude, It is not going back to normal. It's going to go forward to a new way. What do you do if you only have a good face for radio? You know, you go live. It turns out that people want to see ugly people. So you're there. Thank you, Tony. Yep, I'm global. Thank you, Filipinos. Totally agree. Met so many new brilliant people. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? And we all know Toru. What could be better than Toru? Unbelievable. Good. Yep. Cool. Todd, good morning. How are you? Beautiful to see you. Greg Todd, such a great human being. I just saw her swim with the sharks while you were live. Good. See, this is so cool. This is so cool. And I'm telling you, it was an inspiration to me, not just to read the book, but how to write a book. That's what Swim with the Sharks was for me. And every person who's thinking about writing a book has to read Swim with the Sharks. You don't have a choice. You have no choice. So I'm going to send this to Harvey. Maybe it's this one. Hope it is this one. If not. But here he goes. And if you do that, you'll be inspired to be a winner. He was my Jesus of writing. Kenny Artis, my buddy from Haddonfield Memorial High School, was inspiration. Harvey McKay was information and inspiration. I owe a lot to them, an awful lot. And it's up to you. John Patterson quote, an executive man is a man who decides. Sometimes he decides right, but he always decides. Max Gittimer said, if you want to succeed, you have to fail a couple times. Page 106. Wow. Damn. Benner. Rocking it in the free world here. This is, doesn't get any better than this, honey. It just doesn't. Thank you so kindly. Yeah, Patterson, I mean, there's few people in the American society that were more influential than John Patterson in so many ways. I mean, he fired Thomas Watson, who went on to found IBM. Come on. Lived in Dayton, Ohio, where the Ketterings lived, where the Wright brothers lived. The epicenter of what was happening in our society. It's an unbelievable time for Patterson. Unbelievable. Yeah. Yep. Blast off, bud. I'm going it. This is just so interesting, the whole thing this morning. Maybe we need to talk a little bit more about what's going to change. But I'm just going to tell you this. You got helpme at Gittimer.com. You're going to go to Hippo Video. You have to go to Hippo Video to get better at doing videos. You have no choice. I'm a little bit long on the call this morning, but you know what? There's a reason. A damn good call. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 9:59. I promise. Thank you for being my customer. Thank you for being here. Health to you. Sales to you. Great